Good morning, gourmet.
I'm not really a granola eater. I like it, but not my. But it sure tastes good today. Every day, I mean, sure tastes good out here.
Yeah, that's just what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of milky substance in there. So today begins day 6 for us on the Cowboy Trail. We're heading from Inman, Nebraska into O'Neill, Nebraska. O'Neill is a little bit bigger town.
From 95 population to about, it's over 3,000 in O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
So, metro.
More amenities. We need to check the weather this morning.
Like a bathroom?
Though. Like a bathroom, yeah. The city park at Inman, no bathroom here. No running water.
And it's
no
different
water
if you're in the mountains, you don't have bathrooms, but you're in the mountains. If you're in a city park, there's no bathroom. Well, you know.
Yeah. Challenges on the road. We will be checking the weather this morning. We haven't yet.
Looks like just rain and thunder, maybe some lightning, but nothing crazy. No tornado stuff that I can see.
But last I saw, it was up to 1.5 inches of rain. So.
Which sounds like they need here. Talking to the farmers.
We're apparently in a drought area of Nebraska, so they're all very excited for rain. I, however, don't want to be in a tent in 1.5 inches of rain. So.
You sissy.
And we will make it to O'Neill before the rain, so. Anyway, take a look at that. Check some things out. My feet are doing better. The one blister that we put the thread through is really great, but I have 2 others that are giving me a little bit of a problem, and they're in a different area that's a little harder to care for. It's in between 2 toes, so I just threw a bunch of Vaseline on. And isn't that funny? Last night we were talking about blisters when we were eating dinner. Why do I do that?
Well, if you have blisters, there is no other problem on the road.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters. It's like sometimes people have hundreds of problems in their life, but if they have a health problem, now they only have one problem in their life.
Yeah. So we're just going to monitor ourselves along the way. I'm feeling good overall. I mean, I got a lot of aches and pains, and my neck is kinked, and little things like that. But really, my body's been repairing itself pretty good overnight. I could go for a really good deep tissue massage, though.
I gotcha. Now, I'm going to turn that camera off because I'm going to start pouring this down my gullet. I don't want you to see it. So,
see you in a minute. Here we go. Morning, babe.
you show that beautiful thing, then stick the camera in my face? Come on.
Okay, we got everything. Leave no trace.
Some bent grass blades.
Yeah, I think we're good. Mm-hmm. $67. I think we got under 7.5 miles to O'Neill.
I don't know where anything is in town, and that's just the beginning of town. So
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
The constant sound of trucks.
Yeah. Leaving Inman. We got 6.9 miles to O'Neill. Think we can manage that today. I mean, looking at the map, we're almost halfway. Okay.
Bad for almost a week.
Yeah. Got a mile marker.
Uh-oh.
Six-
Yeah, it's covered.
68.
I'm gonna get screwed up if we don't fix that.
That's right. There we go.
I don't want to get lost.
Doing some minor blister mitigation again. I don't know about this. I think we're just gonna wrap this one, see what happens.
Let me see it. Where's that? Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get it really dried off on this side.
Okay.
And,
I just wiped it on my socks, fine. Okay, we wrapped two little piggies.
and
Feels much better actually. Might end up wrapping the two on my left foot
next
too.
stop. We'll see how this goes for this next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we'll stop and wrap the other two.
Feels good now, but I always say that and I've gone like 10 feet. I'm like, oh, it's amazing, thank you.
Difference between 10 minutes and 10 hours, huh?
It is. 10 miles. We're getting some wind again. It keeps us cool though, so I'm not complaining.
I think my feet felt better yesterday because we had lots of time to warm up before we hit the trail.
Yeah, out of the hotel.
Yeah, because it's like every time I take a break, it feels better.
Yeah. We're limping along today. Just stopped for another break. Dave wrapped my little pigs on the other foot because they're getting the same blister issue as my right foot. So.
Sorry about the wind.
Aye, it's windy.
But today, it's a tailwind.
Yeah. So. Yay.
Not drying my eyeballs out today.
Well, I still got these glasses on for the wind. I'm gonna be chapped. Yeah. We missed one somewhere between there. 71, baby. Three more miles to town. We got this. Looking forward to another cup of coffee.
Yeah, we didn't get much coffee this morning either.
Nope. But we got some.
Their work is it works.
It does
They're
work.
sticking together.
They are sticking together, but that's okay.
That keeps
Just
it
leave
from
them.
moving.
Just leave them. They're all sticking together.
Thread still works. You got some ugly dogs today, honey.
My dogs be barking. So yeah, we were making a plan today. We'll be into O'Neill in a couple miles. And we actually just called the shuttle in Norfolk, and he's going to meet us in O'Neill, take us back to the camper. So what we're going to do is go back to the camper, and then we're going to drive to the other side of this trail in Valentine, and then come in from that side. There's a really amazing bridge that's close to that side we want to check out. Yeah, there's just a lot going on at the feet and a lot of niggles.
Yeah.
We'll give ourselves a day or two to get to the other side so we can kind of recuperate. And with that weather coming in, we'll drive through that instead of being in a hotel for that.
Didn't want to stay in a hotel and just hang out when.
And also this shuttle, because we're like 78 miles from Norfolk, is going to be $150. If we went clear to the other side, since there is no trail traffic, we're not obviously going to be splitting the shuttle with anyone, and it was around $500, right?
Yeah, so the cost is just under $500 because it's a 6+ hour day for the shuttle to go to Valentine and come back. But kind of sounded like there'd be other people involved.
We thought there would be, and you just split that with whoever is there.
When we did the bike packing trip in Missouri, that's what it was. Everyone split the cost. We're like 80 miles of hiking in the last 6 days. We've seen 0 people on this trail.
Yeah, we've seen probably 5 total, but in a town where after work they're just walking the loop or whatever. Yeah, but nobody like utilizing the actual trail. I am shocked by that, actually.
So if we go to Valentine, we're going to be paying the whole thing to get back. But
whatever.
Yeah, we didn't really want to. But this is going to be a better way for us to do it.
Yeah.
Because our main thing is to see the other side. And both of us
we're hurting units right now.
Yeah, and not enough to stop, but it's like you have to look at it and go, why am I mean, the last 2 days, the trail's been following the highway, right on the highway.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's just not been an enjoyable. The first 4 days were amazing, but the last 2, it's like literally we're just following the highway, and you look at the map, and it kind of stays that way. So the really scenic part's on the other side, so we thought this would be a good opportunity to give the feet a break, get to the truck, save some money, get to the other side, and then, because I'm definitely want to see the Valentine, that area.
Bridge.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the most scenic spot. So anyway, I'm excited. Here's what's funny is we got to thinking about it, and we were thinking, okay, how do we get back early? We can shuttle early, but then I looked on the map and I saw O'Neill has a U-Haul. There's a U-Haul dealership like half a mile from where the campers parked. Let's just go rent a U-Haul pickup for a couple hours and drive back. So we got to cell service and waited for the U-Haul place in O'Neill to open, called them. All they have is trailers. They
don't have any driving vehicles. So
I could not for the life of me talk Irene into pulling a trailer with me in it back to Norfolk.
Yeah, no, not happening.
So we couldn't do a U-Haul. I was so bummed. That was going to be so fun to actually just load the backpacks in the
U-Haul.
Get the biggest U-Haul van they got.
Yeah.
So no, this is good. So he's actually leaving O'Neill. So we've got about
hour and a half,
probably 3 miles to get to town.
Better get on it.
He said when we get there, he should be getting close. We'll find a place, call, and
save the day.
Save the day. So this is another twist to the adventure.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So, see that? Anyway, hear that Jake breaking?
Yeah.
It doesn't really make for an enjoyable nature walk.
Yeah. For me, this would be a great. You'd be cycling through these areas. But when you're walking and it takes you, an hour to go 2.25 miles, 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
It's kind of monotonous, but.
Okay, we better get down the trail so we can meet him. I don't want to miss him. We're limping into O'Neill.
Limping is a key word.
We pretty much are.
We could keep going. We keep talking about it. We could keep going, but why?
We keep going back and forth.
We're trying to prove something to ourselves or somebody. That's silly. I like the idea of if the truck was in a really secure spot.
Yeah.
And we'd have to worry about like leaving it forever. I would probably during this weather get a cheap hotel for a few days, be totally recovered, and
set out again.
Another 10 days to get to Valentine at the rate we go.
Yeah.
But
nah.
I don't know. I just like. I'm pretty happy with what we've done.
Yeah.
A week of this.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be, I don't know how many. Not quite 80 miles of trail, but probably close to 100 miles because of all the.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out our mileage when we're all done. Oh, there's an O'Neill sign. I see. Oh, I was seeing this is like the Irish capital of Nebraska here.
I saw that because the last town we're in was Hart's Pub.
Yes.
But they didn't even have any Irish beer there.
Weird.
I had a Blue Moon or a Bud Light was kind of my choices.
Well, I think O'Neill has like the largest shamrock painted on the concrete somewhere.
Another thing about continuing on with this type of hiking, if you're this compared to like mountain hiking, this hiking, you can't just say, oh, this is far enough for the day and stay. It's like if the next town is the next camping option is the next town, it may be 15 to 20 miles, you have to go there.
Yeah.
You can't like, well, I'm done today instead of camp. You're not supposed to be on the trail. There's no overnight stuff, so you kind of have to make it to the spot. So that is a challenge of this. So to do that, to recover, we'd have to like get a hotel for a few days. And
yeah.
I'd rather sleep in the camper.
No, we've called it. We'll do this and head to the other side.
I'm happy with that choice.
Yeah. Oh, getting off the Cowboy Trail in O'Neill. We're gonna hit the highway, and there's a coffee shop up here in a little ways.
Hitting the highway, like 20 feet.
Couple blocks.
No, it's 20 feet.
Oh.
To hit the highway.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying we're getting on the highway right now. And then we will await our chariot.
That's right. I feel bad for our shuttle driver.
Why?
Because you stink.
Oh, gosh.
I don't.
I do. Yeah, you reek. I do feel bad for him about that. What? We're disgusting. Every time one of us lifts our arms, it's like, oh my God. At least I'm not nose blind to it though. I know it stinks. Yeah, we didn't get a shower last night. Okay, coffee, here we come.
Deja brew all over again.
Coffee shop up here. I hope they're open. If not, we'll hit the McDonald's. They're open. Deja brew.
Oh.
So we'll just hang out here until the shuttle gets here. It's like an hour and a half, so I'm gonna just chill and get off my dang feet. They put us in a meeting room in the back because we told them we're stinky. We got a carrot cake blondie. I got a iced Americano, and we got croissant sandwiches.
Egg, cheese, bacon. I gotta tell you,
To hit the spot.
it's amazing how much food you can eat, or should eat, because I still feel like we're losing weight. We're just eating everything.
Okay, now we just wait for the shuttle. Okay, continuing the theme of, I guess, people feeling sorry for us. The gal, they're so sweet here. Deja brew in O'Neill. If you're ever here, you gotta go. They just brought us a breakfast burrito and told us to try it, like, on the house, so.
You must look hungry.
Oh, I'm gonna be eating it.
It's
Once again, people are so nice.
picante.
I just want to look in the middle.
Here.
I don't know, that breakfast sandwich was so good.
That sure beats that granola this morning.
And this carrot cake blondie is, I would write home about that, actually. I'm about ready to take my shoes off and kick my feet up out here.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, salsa.
That's good. I'm gonna remember this whole trip by what we ate in each town.
Much new.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This will be a highlight. We made it back to the camper. It's still here. Looks like it's in one piece. There's been some wind blowing.
Nice.
Oh, that shuttle is a lifesaver. Norfolk Outfitters? Is that who it was?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, big shout out to them for saving our hide today.
All intact. You see this side? All the windows are good.
Nice. I'm gonna hit the shower. We made it back home. Wow, we both hit the showers as soon as we could. I feel almost human again.
Yeah.
I got some deformed feet, but they're gonna get better.
It was a good call for us to take a break. It's a lot of weight to throw on your back in March. 80 miles in 6 days. I've years ago I got plantar fasciitis pretty bad in my right foot, and so every once in a while I'll feel it coming back in my arch, and I have to kind of slow down. It's just one of those injuries. If you get it, it's painful, and it just kind of wants to come back. Yesterday, my arch was not good. This morning, it was
Not
worse. Good. And then her blisters, we could stay in a hotel for a few days, recover, see how things go, but this was definitely the right call.
It's a good call. Yeah.
Good call. I'm going to sleep so good in this bed tonight. And then tomorrow, off to Valentine.
Well, we're hitting a laundromat first, and then we're going to Valentine.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we stunk, and now all our stinky clothes are in the camper with us. So we need to get those washed. So we'll hit the laundromat in the morning, and then head to Valentine, and then figure out a plan from there. But we definitely, I don't know if we'll be walking. Tomorrow will probably just a drive day.
Yeah.
Totally recover. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll hit the gym, do some pull-ups or something.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm
not.
probably gonna sleep a lot.
Yeah. So tomorrow will be get to Valentine, and then we'll check out the trailhead parking
and the weather. Make sure that's past us. And we got back to Norfolk today, and it was 92.
93, I think.
I'm not hiking in that. I'm just telling you right now, I'm not hiking in that. So.
Well, it's going to start raining this evening and rain all night.
Yeah.
So through tomorrow afternoon. So it looks like Valentine's the same.
Okay.
So it'll be good drive day. We're
both kind of rummy.
Good weather to drive, and then get there, recover, and then we'll see what happens from there.
All right. Well, we'll just see you in Valentine.
Carry on.